YouTube! Today we're going to be revisiting the El Reno Piedmont. I know it's called Piedmont. I'm going to call it Piedmont though, just because. We are going to be revisiting El Reno and Piedmont. The EF5 is part of the 2011 outbreak. I want to show this one a little bit more respect. I reacted to this one early on and had low-key kind of forgotten that this holds the record for the heaviest object ever moved with that oil drilling rig weighing over 2 million pounds. And it was able to topple and roll that several times. So we're going back. We're checking this bad boy out again. El Reno Piedmont. Oh yeah, this video is by Overcast. I will have a link to this video and his channel in this description if you wish to check them out. Also, I've been streaming. If you want to check out my Twitch and my other YouTube channels, I will have them in the description below. Without further ado, let's hop in.
Center of Tornado Alley. Year-round, Oklahoma residents are on constant alert for any incoming severe weather.
Oh, we know.
From the first signs of spring to the onset of winter, there is no true tornado off-season. The state has bore witness to some of the most destructive tornado outbreaks ever documented. May 24th, 2011 was one such day. Just minutes after the Luqueba tornado had lifted, a new tornado was making its way to the ground roughly 4 miles northwest of Niles, Oklahoma. The tornado rapidly intensified, soon becoming violent, destroying several trees, most of which were completely debarked.
Dang!
Around this time, RAXPOL, or Rapid X-band Polarimetric Radar, was beginning to sample the tornado as it crossed Interstate 40 near Calumet, as radar would detect winds of 295 miles per hour, only 72 feet above the ground. Down on the surface, dozens of cars along the busy interstate would be impacted by the tornado. 3 people would lose their lives in this area. 50-year-old Terry Peoples, 71-year-old Don Wesley Krug, and 67-year-old Joan Krug. They were fleeing from the tornado when it struck their vehicles, flinging them thousands of feet from the road.
Lord have mercy.
Other vehicles would be impacted along the interstate as well. Their drivers thankfully
absolutely mangled,
escaping with their lives, though not without any trauma. One truck driver would survive with only minor injuries after his semi was flipped by the twister's winds a short distance down the road from those who died. As the tornado continued northeast towards the town of El Reno, 16-year-old Miranda Bashard and 22-year-old Austin Hall would lose their lives. Both of them were also in vehicles when
I got a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. Lord have mercy, man. I obviously forgotten some things about this one.
The twister struck. While still just north of I-40, the tornado would strike the Cactus 117 oil rig.
Here it is.
The rig weighed in at nearly 2 million pounds, and, at the time, the rig's drill was deep inside its borehole. Despite the rig's impressive structural integrity, it wouldn't be able to withstand the tornado. As the twister struck, the rig would be toppled on its side and subsequently rolled several times. Its blowout preventer would be bent in a nearly 30-degree angle. 12 workers were on site when the tornado struck, sheltering in an adjacent steel change house. The structure was tied down by 4 steel cables, anchored 5.5 feet in the ground.
Wow.
Despite one of the cables snapping and the change house being dented by flying debris, all 12 workers survived the ordeal without injury.
That's what we like to hear.
After destroying the rig, the tornado continued northeast, and
I want to go back to that, man. Just think about that. Was it like 2 million pounds? And, a portion of it is in the shaft underground. And it's able to topple that and roll it several times. This tornado was an absolute beast. And, we had talked about it before. If I could go back and do my top 10 again, Piedmont would be way higher up on, if not number 1. It would be competing easily in the top 3, arguably number 1 or number 2, battling with something like Smithville. Absolute monster.
Would impact an industrial complex consisting of a scrapyard, garage, repair shop, and a grain storage facility. The repair shop, garage, and farmhouse were damaged beyond repair. Debris from the scrapyard went on to impact a new natural gas processing plant, causing a major gas leak that was not sealed until nightfall. After impacting these structures, the twister would impact the El Reno Mesonet station, where a wind gust of 151 miles per hour was recorded, becoming the highest wind speed ever recorded in the state of Oklahoma. Around this time, the tornado would cross US 81. Local storm chasers would catch the tornado on film as it crossed through the area, narrowly avoiding a hit from the twister's violent vortex.
Okay, go back to David's screen. Back to David's screen. David, you're still with us. We got your screen.
We're in the RFC.
Still see the tornado.
Oh my God! Are we moving?
Dude, it's right here.
We're moving. Dude, we're moving. And I have a foot on brakes. What the heck?
Dude,
Oh, no, we're
it's
not.
right
Okay.
here. Dude, we have to back up. We have to back up.
We can't. Back up.
Oh, I'd be backing up.
Here, Eddie. Videotape.
Just turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Backing up. We're okay.
Look at the stream, Mike. Look at the stream. Take the stream.
Ain't no way I'd be that close, boys. Storm chasing's dangerous business, man. Absolutely dangerous business.
Unbelievable. It's going to be another, it's a stovepipe. Stovepipe tornado. Southwest of me, I'm at Hefner Road.
Oh my God.
On Hefner Road, 1 mile east. 1 mile east of Highway. You see the tornado in the picture?
Yes, we can see it. The tornado's turning more to the
Am
right.
I okay behind me? I need no
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
22nd, Memorial Road. We're talking about man.
Can I go further back?
Yeah.
Dylan, you gotta tell me.
Dylan.
Frisco Cemetery Road. From Hager to 122nd Memorial.
Dude, we would have gotten hit there.
I know.
Debris ball incident.
That truck's
Up on
still-
the south, crossing 81 right now. Go, Dave.
All right, Mike, again, it's across the field. It's coming right at me in the stream. It's coming right at me. I'm pouring. Look at the power flashes. It's going to be an EF5.
Yo, whoever's talking on that radio, you need to stop yapping and get out of the way.
EF3, and I'm going to have to think about getting out of here in about 30 seconds.
Keep going, man.
It's coming at me. Mike, it's starting to shrink a little bit. It's doing
I'm okay still, right?
Now we're
Keep
fine.
looking, Dylan.
Yes,
Keep
we are
looking.
so
Getting
fine.
debris crossing the road. Dylan, you gotta tell me about it. You see that? Power flash behind the truck. It's still right there.
After passing El Reno to the northwest, the tornado would continue to produce intermittent EF4 damage. During this time, a couple of satellite tornadoes would be observed, including one that would merge with the primary parent tornado. As the twister approached the town of Piedmont, several homes would be leveled, and extreme ground scouring would be documented, common signs of a violent tornado. While missing Piedmont to the north, the twister would impact several subdivisions in rural Kingfisher County. Among these would be the Falcon Lake subdivision. Here, additional violent damage would be documented, with several well-built homes having all of their exterior walls removed,
Wow.
with a few homes even being completely leveled. It was in one of these homes where 2 fatalities would be documented.
R.I.P.
3-year-old Ryan Hamill and 15-month-old Cole Hamill would both perish in the storm. As the twister approached, they had huddled together with their pregnant mother, Catherine, and their 5-year-old sister, Kathleen, in their home's bathtub. Their father, Hank, was on his way home from work. They could hear the growing roar of the tornado as it slowly approached, before the electricity went out.
It's so
The
sad,
last
dude.
thing Catherine heard before the twister struck was her oldest son, Ryan, saying that it was dark now. Mere seconds later, they found themselves in the middle of the tornado's raging vortex. With all her might, Catherine held on to her children as their home was torn apart around them. But the tornado's winds would prove too strong in the end. All 4 of them would be torn out of the tub and thrown into the adjacent field. Search and rescuers would descend upon their subdivision shortly after the tornado passed. They'd find Cole, Catherine, and Kathleen, but there was no sign of Ryan. The 3 they had found would be rushed to the hospital. Catherine and Kathleen would be rushed to surgery. Cole would battle as hard as his little body could, but in the end, the tornado would claim his life. Hank Hamill would return home later that day to find his entire life turned upside down. His home was flattened, the only thing left standing being the bathtub where his family had been sheltering. While Catherine and Kathleen would ultimately survive their injuries, there was still no sign of Ryan. A days-long search would ensue for the child, a search that would ultimately end 2 days later, when his body was found next to a nearby pond.
Yeah, dude. I forgot how... so many of them are sad, but I forgot how bad this one was. I hate stuff. Man, I hate about hearing about anyone get hurt. But, like, hearing about kids get hurt, that just, man, it hits a little bit deeper. It hits a little bit deeper because they had their whole life ahead of them. And, you know, anybody that's a parent out there, like, I know you care about yourself, but when it comes to your kids, it's a different ball game. It's a different type of love, and Lord have mercy, dude.
Hello, I'm Hank Hamill, and we found my other son this morning, Ryan. He was floating in the water on the west side of the lake. And just want to thank everybody for helping, being there. And it's a bad deal. I lost both my boys. I was hoping we'd find Ryan today. Ryan was my little buddy. Cole was too. I love them both. I just want to thank everybody again for helping all they've done. Thanks.
Like, I know he wants to thank everyone and stuff, you know, good Lord, dude. I wish someone else would have done that for him. Maybe he just wanted to do it to be respectful. Yeah, it's just, dang, dude. I'd forgotten about this part. Hopefully I forget about it again, because holy. It's just so sad. Those poor people, man. Those poor kids.
As the tornado was impacting their subdivision, storm chasers to the south would capture the storm on video. Note the tornado's extreme motion as it traversed through the Oklahoma countryside.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning. Northeastern Canadian county.
Look at there's a satellite one on the left.
Southeastern Logan County in central Oklahoma. Northern Oklahoma County in central Oklahoma. Until 5:40 Reno, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Locations in the warning include Arcadia, Edmond, El Reno, Jones, Lake Luma, Luther, Nichols Hills, Northern Oklahoma City, Piedmont, Richland, the Village, and War Acres. This includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 133 and 151. This includes Interstate 44 between mile markers 127 and 1.
That rotation's absolutely, it's super violent, man. Like, even with, you know, how choppy the footage is, like, you can still see it.
Holy cow.
This large and destructive tornado, take cover immediately. A basement or storm shelter is best. Otherwise, take cover in an interior closet or bathroom away from outside walls and windows. Cover your head with pillows and blankets.
There's a little one, yeah.
Nichols Hills, northern Oklahoma City, Piedmont, Richland, the western section of it.
Away from Piedmont here, coming up on Piedmont on the southern side of Piedmont.
Now I think it took a right turn, like right at us.
If you're in Piedmont right now, you need to be taking your immediate tornado precautions right now. This is a life and death situation. Power flashes, power flashes.
Take your warning seriously, people.
2 power flashes crossing the highway. Large, violent wedge tornado crossing the highway right now. Heading towards the Piedmont area. If you're in Piedmont, you need to be taking...
As the tornado moved through Kingfisher and Logan counties, it would begin a gradual weakening trend. However, the tornado would remain significant for quite some time. Several houses in the rural portions of these counties would suffer EF2 or EF3 damage. Numerous trees would continue to be debarked as well, while a strong velocity couplet would maintain itself on radar. As the twister passed by the village of Cashin, the tornado would claim its final pair of lives. 64-year-old Billy Leeper and 58-year-old Sharon Dodd, both of whom were caught outside without shelter when the tornado struck. The tornado would produce its final area of EF3 damage in between the hamlets of Seward and Cedar Valley, before finally lifting as it clipped the northern edge of the city of Guthrie. The Reno Piedmont tornado would attain a final rating of EF5, with
Look at that. I'm assuming that used to be a portion of a car. Or, I don't know.
Maximum estimated winds exceeding 210 miles per hour. Widely considered to be one of the strongest tornadoes ever documented, it killed 9 individuals along its 65-mile-long path.
65 miles. Okay, it looks like he's covered the El Reno and Piedmont section of it. Dude, take your warning seriously, guys. And, man, what else do you say? Like, after hearing that story about the kids and don't really have much to say, man. Take your warning seriously. We need more underground shelters. Well, those poor people, those poor kids. Those poor kids. I'll have a link to this video and the channel below. He covers other tornadoes here. The weakening of Piedmont here was the last section for it. Then it goes on to the Chickasha, Goldsby, Edna, so on and so forth. I was just wanting to check out the Piedmont section of it again. Maybe in another session I'll react to the others. After hearing about the kids and stuff, though, I just, it kind of taps me out, man. I hate it. I hate it. All right, guys, I am Cheap. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and all that good jazz. We'll catch you in the next one.